Hi, chat. I'm gonna have to turn on my TV. I'll be right back. Uh, damn. Another man is around my house. Everybody knows. Everybody knows. Many places around my toes. Bones. But not about that ghost. About those. Yeah, nobody knows about. It's just awesome. Somebody knows. That's all the bill. Oh, let's say busy honorable. Should write down like honorable. The possible. Let's say honorable. Should write honorable. Hey. Yes, I'm turning the music down, don't worry. Okay, I'm gonna show you what I got so far. This is chapter 1. We're actually gonna turn it down a little bit more for while I'm reading. I have an ADHD brain, so. When I was about 10 years old, or when I was around 10 years old, I thought road meant freedom. I didn't know it could also mean fear. It was a quiet mid afternoon when one of my neighbors was outside riding her bike. The sun was still high, nothing felt unusual. It was just another normal day. Then all of a sudden, I heard screaming and crying from outside my window. The sound didn't make sense at first. It didn't belong in the calm of that afternoon. I moved the curtain slowly, not knowing what I was about to see. And there she was lying on the road beside her bike, hurt after being struck by a car. Adults were running towards her. Someone was shouting her name. The world that felt normal just seconds before suddenly felt loud and terrifying. And at that moment, the road did not look like freedom anymore. Then, after all of that, my brother and I weren't able to ride our bikes outside anymore. About a year later, our grandparents, which we lived with at the time, let us ride our bikes back, or again, but we're hesitant. Then, when it was warm, they would let us ride them to school. Ride our bikes. We're gonna do our bikes at school. Bikes to school. It was fun riding our bikes around with friends. It felt like freedom in the long it felt freedom, or feels like we haven't had freedom in a long time. But after a while, we got in trouble, and we never got to ride our bikes again. And when that happened, we never got to finish our childhood, uh, because we weren't able to hang out with our friends. And to keep in mind, we weren't able to get phones, so we never had any phones or any way of communicating to our friends. This is so pretty much what this book is going to be about. This book is going to be about me. Like this so far, this is all stuff that actually has happened, and when I was living with my grandparents, this is what happens, and then I'm gonna do to my present day. So right now, this is only chapter 1. Like I said, I'm hoping to publish this book. I did show a some. You guys are gonna get to the screen off real quick for you. Can I do it like an actual display? No. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you something that I made that I want to possibly might get out for you guys to buy. Is this little fucker right here? This right here. This, if you don't know what it is, this is a Funko. Now, if you don't know what the outfit is wearing, I'm graduating this year from high school. this mustache. I have a little more, a lot less actually. I don't have a full mustache built in yet. Um, the hair is kind of like mine, but it's also kind of not because right now I have it shaved. But yeah, this is what it's probably going to look like. The computer is because I did online, and this is going to be because I do. I'm going to be recording for our storm chasing team. Also, if you don't know already, Funko Pop, Bow, yeah, you know it. Star X Lover, second is what is up, brother? So yeah, this is pretty much going to be me. The computers, because like I said, I did online high school for my last year, which is I'm gonna be graduating this year. Here's in this month or next month. The camera is because I take photos and videos for my. I'm gonna be taking photos and videos for my storm chasing team that I am in, which is gonna be exciting. I'm gonna try to make this or try to buy these and try to make it so you know what. If people want to buy them, I'm gonna be making them, and they'll literally just have to like personally DM me, and then I'll do like Cash App or Venmo and stuff. Trust me, I'm not that one person to scam you guys. I will not be scamming you guys. This is even if I decide I want to do this. Um, and I will send these to you guys personally. So, that's just an idea. So yeah, that's gonna be an idea for right now. So this is a plan on an idea. Who knows? Maybe you know what? If I get enough chats in this stream. Hi Noah. What is up, brother? Like, but if I get enough chats in this stream, I might just you know what, fix that. I might make it for some odd reason. I just don't understand why my chat's being stupid. But you know what? If I see people in chat saying, "Hey, I want this," because this is me. This is supposed to be me. This is supposed to be TMV Chaser Chris. You know what? I'm gonna personally send them out to you, but yes, you're gonna have to pay for it. And yeah. So then after that, we could do all of that, and you know, I'll give you an email or Discord message asking you know what, if you have Cash App, Venmo. I don't have Cash App or Venmo. I might do Venmo. I could do Venmo, Chime, or any of that. But you know what? If people say they want to buy this, and if I see that in the comments today, that or in this live stream, I will 100% do stuff like that. Just know you're gonna have to pay for it because you know what? I personally would love to. Maybe who knows? Maybe one day I'll do a selective person if we decide to do this for to I'll have a selected person to win one of these, you know? So that's a sidetrack. Anyway, this is like I said, we are making a book. And if you don't know, somebody already subscribed. If you subscribe, every one subscriber is 30 minutes, and I fix that every hour. I update it, the timer. So now let's resume with this. I think this is good for page 1. Go over here and say go down. Page 1. Do. I've been living here for it's after 2020. So I've been living here for 4 years. So I was about 14. 14. Oh, wow. Students. New. One new. I spell visit. Was it visit? Oh, visit. Oh, it's IT. I don't understand. It worked at first, but then my chat box just broke. So I'm trying to pick something. We're gonna do this. Like, always show messages. If that works for most people, that's like the last thing. privacy. We want privacy. I'll be saying that also. Anyway. What are you writing? I'm writing a book. I am writing a book. That's what I have so far. I'll read this off for you. When I was around 10 years old, this, by the way, this is a real story about me, my life when I was a kid, and up to where I was at, starting around 10 years old, going to where I'm at, which I'm currently almost 19. But when I was around 10 years old, I thought the road meant freedom. I did not know it could also mean fear. Oh, yeah. I didn't know it also could mean fear. It was a quiet mid-afternoon when one of my neighbors was outside riding her bike. The sun was still high, and nothing felt unusual. It was just another normal day. Then all of a sudden I heard screaming and crying coming outside of my window. The sound didn't make sense at first. It didn't belong with the calm of that afternoon. I moved the curtain slowly, not knowing what I was about to see, and there she was lying on the road, beside her bike, hurt after being struck by a car. Adults were running towards her, and adults were running towards her. Someone shouting her name. The world that felt normal just seconds before suddenly felt loud and terrifying. And in that moment, the road didn't look like freedom anymore. After all of that, my brother and I were able to ride our bikes outside, or weren't able to ride our bikes outside anymore. About a year later, our grandparents, which we lived with at the time, let us ride our bikes again, but were hesitant. Then, when it was warm, they let us ride our bikes to school. It was fun riding our bikes around with friends. It felt like we haven't felt freedom in a long time. But after a while, we got in trouble and never got to ride our bikes again. And when that happened, we never got to finish our childhood because we weren't able to hang out with friends. And keep in mind, we weren't able to get phones, so we never had phones or any way of communicating to our friends. At age 14, me and my grandpa got into a fight, so my birth mom picked me up and I moved in with her. A couple of months later, I started school at York High School in York, Nebraska. No, I want it where I met some great teachers there. And also, there were some great students there. Some I knew because every summer I got to visit my mom, and they were some of my friends there. One named Skylar and Logan. Their names were Skylar and Logan. For privacy reasons, I will not be saying their last name. Anyways, that's what I got so far. Also, if you don't know what's going on, for every one new subscriber, it's 30 minutes on my timer, which we have to put 30 minutes on, but I add it every once it hits a new hour. So like once it hits 10 hours left completely, that's when I will be sending it or resetting it. So, and I'm also doing this while I ride a bike. I guess I met some. Okay. do you spell speak? There it is. Spanish, Spanish, Mexican, Spanish. Some more interesting. I'm pretty sure she was speaking Spanglish. Oh. Wanted to use a whole new page. Chapter 2. This one we're gonna do bold. I'm gonna join the V's Discord. Wait a sec. What's my first year, which was ninth comma, was terrible. My first year, which was terrible due to me trying to get used to everything, just not wanting to go. As for me, not wanting to go, comma, I just played sick for a day, and then I got overwhelmed. Then I overwhelmed myself so bad. I got sick. Excuse me. What if I do this? Hold up. Let me fix this. What about running out? BB, hi. How are you, BB? That's good. That's good. The sounds. Oh, why are you reading my news? No, it should automatically do this. Why are you reading my username? Thank you for the sub, my boy. 20 was 20 minutes ago, but. After 1,000. I just been sick for a day. Even I overwhelmed myself so bad I got sick. After that. That's great. Yes. Why it's so delayed getting out there? Because I see chat on my phone and it comes in before. Oh, we. Should we see how many songs? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. On my 10th song. 4, 9, 14, 19. 22, 25, 28, 32, 36. It's almost been 40 minutes. I've got this done. I could have just looked at stream. 41 minutes. We got this much done, chat. Hold up, I'm gonna ask ChatGPT if this is good. Hold up. Hold up. Just gonna hide for a second. I'm gonna ask ChatGPT if this is good for this one chapter. Let's see, how many words is this? Word count. There's only 241. I'm just trying to find page. Short but solid chapter, or the first half of a chapter. So I'm fixing this up. I know you guys can't see my screen right now, but I'm fixing it up. Hold up. Look at this.
Morning.
Oh, morning. How are you doing? Oh, that's awesome. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's better than what I'm doing. Oh, dude, it's so fucking difficult to make a book. Holy shit. No, I just woke up this morning and said, fucking, I'm making a book. I was just like, you know what? I want a book about my life. Ugh. I'm jamming out to music and writing a book. That's the best thing I can do right now. Okay, this is page 4. No, we want this page 4. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Then chapter 2. Page 6. That should be page 5 then. Boom, boom. I was just in here. I was just like, you know what? If anyone wants to join, it is kids 6. I'm pretty sure. I was in here for 20 minutes. I was like, you know what? It's 6 o'clock. Let's just see. I've been at. I've been on up since I haven't even went to sleep because I woke up at like 8 p.m., maybe 11 p.m. this last night. So I was like, what a better day than to write a book on a cold fucking day. Yeah. So far, yeah. Chapter 1 is 5 pages. I'm now on chapter 2. Writing a book takes a lot. So, oh my god, dude, I'm having so much trouble. Like, dude, ugh.